Hi there, everybody. I'm Jennifer Angel, and this is my 2008 recording for Virgo. So let's see what's going on. I have already recorded a snapshot for those people that just want it straight in 2 minutes. Okay, so, and this is my full report. So let's get started and see what's coming up. This is a big year because we have a number of planets that are transiting to the next sign that have quite long transits. So outer planets and Saturn, for instance, 3 years, Uranus 8 years, and also Chiron for 8 years. And Jupiter, of course, moves every once a year. So we'll be focusing on those outer planets today. And as we go through the year, and of course on my website, jenniferangel.com, you can get daily, weekly, monthly horoscopes, petscopes as well, and all sorts of articles and blogs through the year. And then we'll be continuing, of course, with the weekly horoscopes, video horoscopes. All right, so for this year, let's see what's going on. So connections with people you are in tune with, or people that you feel more in tune with, that really sets the scene this year for solid partnerships. People from the past can return into your life as well and have something of value to offer. Okay, so it's like there's a lot going on for you this year. And with your love life, let's start there. So we're going to be going through the major areas of your life, like love, career, money, and spiritual. And then we'll go in and have a look at the month-by-month chart to see what sort of flags up, okay? And then, of course, this is the sun sign report. And then, the whole layer on top of this, the more accurate layer is your natal, your birth report. So it's great to go, if you haven't already, Virgo, to go along and get your horoscope wheel done. There's lots of sites. I don't have that widget on my site, but there are lots of sites which do that free, okay? And that tells you where your planets are positioned. If you know your time of birth, you'll get what house they're positioned in, what area of life, and it'll tell you the degree of the planet. So that's really, really great information just to have on hand. And then, of course, to have it sort of analyzed, you can, get in touch with an astrologer, book a session, for someone like me to just have a once-off or a monthly sort of consultation on that. All right, so when I look at your love life, so your love life really can enter a stage of longevity and commitment this year. So, and gaining in quality with relationships is important, just to keep the love, harmony, and the balance in the relationship together. So you want to set a strong intention of what you want, and then take responsibility to make it happen, okay? So most of this stems from Saturn moving into your solar fifth house. Now, this fifth house is great for connections. It's great for business connections, and on a personal note, it's great for love. It's an area where you can meet people, and Saturn just moved in there late December 2017, 22nd, I think it is, and Pluto is there as well. Now, Pluto's a slow-moving planet. It's going to be there right through to 2024, I think it is, so been there for a while. But Pluto is a planet of transformation, and excuse me, and with Saturn coming in, Saturn is the planet of responsibility, okay? So, but anything that happens with Saturn sets down like strong foundations. Like Saturn builds it well builds the foundations to last well into the future. So that's the great thing about Saturn. Saturn does get a bit of a bad rap because it is a little can be limiting and all those other things about Saturn, but it is the planet of reality. So it does set things and make them real. And I like that about Saturn. Apart from the fact that I'm Capricorn, I'm ruled by Saturn. I have to sort of had to come to terms with that over the years. So, but even though Saturn and Pluto are not going to connect right until I think around 2022, it's an exact 2020 rather, an exact connection. They're in the same vicinity. They're powerful forces here. So it's a powerful force for you, Virgo, to first of all, the people that you meet now and during this time, and particularly this year and over the next 3 and 6 months, because when a planet goes out of a sign and ingresses into another sign, it's at what we call a critical degree. So things are intensified. So it's like that immediate time, and then it sort of settles down a bit. So it's what happens, like particularly this next year, the people that you meet, mixing with, mingling in. This is great for teamwork. It's great for teamwork on business. It's great for getting together and working together and compromising on a personal level. Okay, so all of the above. You throw in that power planet, Pluto, and you've got like a whole transformation thing happening, and relationships of more depth and relationships that can go into the future. Okay, so for business, it's setting solid foundations of strong business principles. And when I put the two together, the two words that really come to mind is that Saturn is intention, and with Pluto it's integrity. So get your intention set and then do it with integrity. So and that's with love and work. Okay, love and business. And it's the 5th house. It's ruled by the sun. So it's very much about you, and it's very much about how you present yourself and how you put yourself out there for the world and show the world who you are, what you're made of, and here are your values. Okay, so it's a very exciting time. It allows you really to step into your circle of power and take control, make it happen. And there's like huge realizations of where you see yourself in the future can take place now, particularly with your career. And getting in touch with your soul purpose and traveling that journey can really just lead to so much success and fulfillment for you during this time. So it's really a huge year, because in your area of soul purpose, we've got Uranus is moving into there. Now Uranus, outer planet, slow moving planet, been sitting in Aries for 8 or 9 years, so going to move into Taurus. Will be there another 8-9 year transit, and anything that happens with Uranus is like it can be out of the blue, it can be unexpected, it's revolutionary. So you can have like huge change of attitude over this time, and things can take place that just make you sort of step up, sit up, and watch, listen, learn. And because keep in mind, as we're growing and evolving, our attitude changes. I mean, what we thought and how we thought of something last week, certainly last year or time before, but even like a couple of months ago can change now. So you've got to, or not got to, but it's wise, let's say, to allow yourself the freedom to change. Okay, allow yourself the freedom to see things differently, and that's a very much the Uranus energy, and very much the Uranus energy in that 9th house from my point of view. All right, so moving on. Oh, and the other thing before we go on the career, I mean, the eclipses this year are in your solar sixth house, so there's reorganization happening as well. And anything to do with the moon can be emotional. It can come out of the blue. Okay, so once again, get ready to move. Don't dig your heels in and say, I haven't got enough time to think that through. You're going to have to think on your feet. As I always say, the red wine will breathe in the glass. Okay, so think on your feet. And certainly in your 12th house, your dreams, hopes, and wishes, there's new beginnings there too with eclipses. So very powerful time in that sense. And then when we look at money, keep in mind, business is business. Money matters, whether it's personal or professional, need to be handled in the same manner. Okay, so we have Uranus is in your other people's money's house in the first few months of the year, and Chiron, which is the healing planet, often known as the wounded healer, and heals situations coming in this life and also situations from the past life. And that's really dealing with people and partnerships. So, partnerships are great, but you want to learn the lessons from the partnership and know what you're getting into, okay? And that's partnerships on all levels, money or business. So, and when it's about money, don't make any assumptions, even if it's a personal matter. Try to get it down in writing at least, okay? Everybody knows what they're accountable for. All right, now on a spiritual level, communication, first with yourself and then with others. So when you listen to yourself, and if you can, do some meditating or have some quiet time or some solo time, which just helps you tune in for yourself, and then listen to other people, that's going to lead you to more self-awareness. Self-awareness leads to opening up to your spirituality. And with the eclipses in the sign before yours, then, and that's let's have a look at when they're going to be. Certainly looks like June, July. There's a solar eclipse in July, and also looks like August as well. So mid-year, huge realizations can come through for you. So, get ready for this year. It's huge and exciting. I certainly hope so. Now let's go through and just have a whiz through the monthly charts and just see how things are coming together there. So right at the start of the year in January, connections with people are really prominent. You want to get out and start networking, socializing. I know it's the start of the year. It's a good time to get things organized and together. But it's right off the start of the year, it's you can meet some people that are going to be very influential. And I'm talking about business really, but I'm also looking at love, okay? And the people that you meet right now, as I said in the beginning, are going to be there for the long haul. And that kicks off right from the start of the year, and really it kicks off from the end of 2017. So let's just move forward. So and in February, there's a great deal of organization going on for you in February, and reorganization, creative. There's a lot of creativity and inspiration as well. So, and relationships, and your ability to tune into your instincts is heightened around March, and that goes through March, April. You want to pay attention to how you feel. I say that because you're ruled by Mercury, so you're ruled by the thinking planet, and you like everything to be logical, but there is this stage here around March, April, where your intuition is really sparked and can go into, you can lift it up into the next level of vibration. So that is very, very nice. That energy of connecting with people because of the slower moving planet of Pluto and Saturn, that goes right through the year. So and this is where your intuition kicks in, because, you know, when you meet someone, you'll know whether they're going to be, it's people going to be in my life for a while, if they come in for a reason or a season, okay? There's more connections of people coming in for a reason and a longer term rather than just the season. But your intuition, if you pay attention to it, will, you know, lead you in the right direction there. Relationships around April, you know, romantic relationships, so is... and you could meet somebody very much through your work as well, okay? Monetary situation of people supporting you on an investment level with money that comes through in May, so you can get an influx of cash. We like that. There's also this from May. There's a huge learning curve coming up in like May, June, and going through from the rest of the year. That is quite possible that you'll take on some additional studies in some way, okay? And there's communication and learning and education to do. Those studies that you take on then seem to be to do with your career, and you can put it into action to advance your career. So that's very, very positive. And that this going through to July and August, it's self-awareness and huge levels of being able to step into your own power. It's like you let go of a lot of stuff, and this is happening sort of July, August, and September as well. It's like this huge blocked energy can just go. Anything that you're holding on to that could be blocking you, or, you know, past stuff, or beliefs, or limiting beliefs, or energy blocks. It's like it just has the possibility or the potentiality of just shedding that, but you have to do the work, okay? So you know, I can tell you where the vibration and the energy is, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to take responsibility and do the work. But it will be rewarded, okay? It's very rewarding. And the year ends up in like October, November, very good financially. So there's almost there's discussions happening about how you can change. I'm not saying that there's no finances happening to them, but it's just like at that point it seems like you're in discussions to increase your finances yet again. So that's, you know, very nice. Your home and family around November and December seem to take precedence. I mean, it's possible that there's even a move around that time. If you're thinking of moving, then certainly through December that can come through. And then we start off in January once again. So it sounds like a fabulous year. I certainly hope it is for you, and that is my wish for you. And I do hope to see you through the year on my weekly reports, and please visit the website for, you know, your daily, weekly, monthly written horoscopes. All right, so much love to you and blessings, and I will sign off with my normal love and luck to you, and all the very best for 2018. Okay, bye for now.